Hello again, guys and gals. Welcome back to the channel. You may have seen the video earlier where I did the cold start on Owen, my Gold Cavalier. Well, now I'm here going to do a cold start video on Trevor, my old trusty Vauxhall Frontera. I've never actually done a video about this truck at all, so I thought I'll just do a short one. Just a little bit of a walk around. So I've had this truck for 5, maybe 6 years. It's a 2.5 TDS long wheelbase. As you can see, it's in really good nick. It's just got these rear trim panels where the paint was flaking off, and I sanded most of it off. I don't know whether to sand them all back to plastic or to paint them. Obviously you got your bits of faded plastic. They actually come up fine with a bit of back to black. Little bit of rust on the back end of the sill at both sides. It's just where the sunroof drains have rusted through. It's not actually an MOT fail because it's not structural on these, because you've got the ladder chassis. See the ladder chassis under there. So inside pretty decent. I've got to sort out this roof, this door seal. I've got some epoxy resin. I'm going to try and glue it, see if the resin will hold it. There's no point doing it today though, because it's still about 1 degree, so there's probably no point in doing it. It just needs a vac out inside, but it's really clean. One of the reasons the truck is in such good condition is the mileage. Yep, that is 42,255 genuine miles. First owner was Vauxhall Motors themselves in Luton. It's actually said on the logbook Vauxhall Motors. Second owner was a chap who then bought it, probably as like as an ex-demo. I think it was probably an ex-demo, or maybe an ex-fleet. It might have been used by Vauxhall on their fleet division. Not entirely sure. But that guy then bought it, and he had it right through until he traded it in. Oh, my clutch is a bit stiff. Until he traded it in, and yeah, and then I bought it from the dealership I used to work at, and had it, run it, used it as a, not as a daily car, but I used it probably at least once a week. I used it to go to work in, at least once a week, and then yeah, used it for a few trips. Gone up to Scotland in it. Did like 600-700 miles in one weekend. Never missed a beat. Absolutely sound. Right, you may have noticed I've just cycled through the glow plugs so that the glow plug light goes off. I've done it 3 attempts. The only reason I've done that is just because of how cold it is. I just find it starts that bit better when you've done that. So let's see what it does. There we go. Now, bearing in mind I'm using the battery off my Vauxhall Nova. We've got oil pressure, we've got battery, not much fuel. But I'm using the battery off my Vauxhall Nova. I'll go and show it you. It's a tiny battery. There we go. That's all the old brake pipes and fuel pipes, still in a big pile. Just got a little bit of crud to get rid of on there. It's got a couple of little bubbles, little bubble of rust there, and nothing major. A little bit of surface rust on the bumper there. Got plenty of green slime on it. It needs a good de-sliming on this side. I got so far. See, this side of the car is much better. The badges still need a proper clean, but I had got rid of all that, but it's grown back again. It's only problem on my garden. See the other two there, they've got quite a lot of green on them because they've got the big tree there, and everything just seems to get covered in green crap quite quickly. The rest of it's really clean and polished and nice. Need to get rid of some moss. Bit of cleaning and stuff, but see, I think that started pretty well, considering I'm just using my Nova battery, which is a little teeny tiny battery that's not exactly ideal for the truck. But yeah, no wrong with that. Look at oil pressure, battery's fine. Obviously temperature's low because it's only just started. See how cold it is again from the video I did earlier, starting my Cavalier. It's just starting to defrost a little bit. Actually starting it to run it to get some warmth in the car, try and dry it out. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice spec, electric windows front and back, electric sliding tilt sunroof that oh, it's probably a bit, yeah, it's a bit stiff. That's probably because of crap on roof corners, but still got 2 keys, obviously power steering, electric mirrors and bits and bobs. It's just a nice old truck. Masses of room in the back. You fold that back seat down and it's massive. So I'll be sad to see it go. It's been a great old truck. CD player as well. Yeah, it's been a great old truck. I'll be sad to see it go. 4-wheel drive that works spot on. Bit of moisture on my gear lever. It is a bit damp inside here actually, just where it's been locked up and not started for a while. But yeah, so there you go. So that's my old Frontera. I'll be getting it MOT'd and up for sale soon, so I just thought I would do this this video about it. Alright then guys, so I'll see you in the next vid. See ya!